Okay, hi boys and girls. I hope you got a chance to look at the video about op art with some of the artists like Victor Vasarely and MC Escher. So I'm going to show you two different op art projects that you can try. First of all, an easier one, and then if you're up for a challenge, one that's a little bit more tricky. All you're going to need is some paper, a ruler, something round to draw around, a Sharpie and a pencil, and then any coloured pencils that you want to colour. Okay, so let's make a start. First of all, the less challenging one. So I'm just going to lay my hand down on the paper, and I want a bit of my wrist as well, and I'm going to put my fingers wide so I can draw around. I'm going to draw up side of my wrist and round each finger, and this is all in pencil. I don't want to get Sharpie over my fingers. Okay, so now I have the outline of my hand. Then you're going to get your Sharpie and you're just going to trace. Okay, we've got the hand outlined. Now, op art stands for optical illusion, so we want our hand to look like it's popping out a little bit, it's tricking our eyes. So how we're going to do that, we're going to be making straight lines, but when we come to the arm or the hand, we're going to do a curved line and then a straight line. You can use a ruler for the straight line if you like, or you can just freehand it. I like to just see how straight I can go. So straight. When I come to the arm, I'm going to bump and then straight again. So if you find it easy, you can turn it around. I'm going to turn mine around. I'm going to go straight and then bump. And following my straight line, I'm going to change my Sharpie. It's not working very well. So straight, bump over the arm with a curved line, and straight. You're going to keep going with that until you reach the hand. Okay, and you would continue going all the way to the top until you have completed it like this. When you get like this, you can, your choice is you can leave it like this, or if you want, you can color it. You could do different colors for each line. You could do two colors where you could go black, white, black, white. It's going to be your choice. Okay, now for the challenge. The challenge is going to be like this. So to start this one, you need something round to draw around, and I'm going to just start by using my pencil. I'm going to place this somewhere in the middle of my paper and just draw around with my pencil. Just trace around. And then I'm going to use my ruler to find as close to the midpoint as I can. And I'm going to cut my circle into quarters, like a little pie. I have 4 pieces. Okay, so at this point you can take your Sharpie and trace carefully around Go slower than I am. I'm going a little fast. Make sure your Sharpie goes slowly. And then trace your lines here too. Okay, so now we're going to make the lines, first of all, the ones that go down the way. And they're not straight lines, they're curving lines. So I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to follow the curve of my circle all the way to the bottom. I'm going to do another line. So I'm starting at the very top. I'm not coming down, I'm still at the very top. Just in a little bit, curve all the way to the bottom. Don't stop here, come all the way down. I'm going to do 3 lines, so that's 1, 2, one more, curve all the way to the bottom. And now I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I'm starting at the top, curve all the way to the bottom, and curve, and curve. So now we're going to do the same thing across the way. So I start on the outside and I'm going to curve to the very other edge, and then curve and curve. I'm going to do the same at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to go back to my ruler and I'm going to make the checkerboard part on the back. I'm just using my ruler, the width of my ruler. I'm not measuring, I'm just going to use the width and then move it down. I have to remember when I get to my circle to stop and come out the other side. If you do draw over it, it's okay, you can always erase it. But I'm going to stop and come out the other side. Hopefully you'll make your lines nice and straight, not like I did. And these are the horizontal. Now I'm going to do the vertical. Same thing. I'm just going to put my ruler at the edge, stop at the circle, come out the other side. Move it over. Stop. And then come out the other side. And come out the other side. I probably have room for one more. Okay. Now I have to trace these lines also with my Sharpie. Remembering your Sharpie moving really slowly. Okay, so now is your time to color. Before you color, you can erase all your pencil marks and then you can choose any color you like. In this example, I've chosen black and white, but you could do red and white, blue and white, yellow and white, whichever colors you like. The important thing is to follow your pattern. So if you do white and then color, white, color, I'm not coloring at all, white, color. On the next row, you would have to do color, white, color, white, color, white. When you get to the circle, it's a little bit more tricky because you're going across the row. This is a row on the circle. So if this one is colored, this one is white, this one is colored, white, colored, white, colored, and then that one will be white. Let me color that one so you can see better. So So now I'm doing the second row. So I'm going to come right underneath. This one would be white. This one would be coloured. And you can check your work by looking at the one right next to it. It should be, if that one's coloured, that one should be white. So this is white, that's coloured. This one should be coloured. And I'll keep going across. I need to keep colouring across. If I start colouring down the way, I'm going to lose my pattern. That one's coloured, that one's white. This one is coloured. White and then coloured. You're going to do a better job colouring than I am. I'm doing a bit of a fast job. Okay, so I would continue colouring all the way down until it looks beautiful like this one. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed that. And if you want to see some more examples of op art, you can go to my Instagram account. That is Mrs. Stewart's Art Class. And there you'll see some other pictures of some other artwork as well that I like, or some of the things that we're going to be doing.